And welcome, folks. We have some amazing DCHL action. Julie Sullivan right here celebrating big time. Hey, Julie and Lindsay getting way too personal there. Way too personal. We've got Mercury Rising wearing the yellow in their first official game here in Rockville in the D1 division, going up against the White Walkers in their white. As you can see, Walker's got a couple subs. They have a Mitt and Brett subbing in for them as there's a lot of outages this week. Lindsey Bittler with the ball. Over to Josiah, making his DCHL return. Stoney throws it over to Lindsey. That's an offside right there. Scott Bode, new acquisition, left the Redcoats. Redcoats definitely have a problem player retention. Scott left the Redcoats, got a big free agent deal with Mercury Rising. Suds did a good job picking him up. But we will see what this new team brings in store. New team has in store, excuse me, what they bring to the table has in store. Brett wins the face-off. Emily Summers throws it over to a Mitt. Brian Keefe with the challenge. Josiah out of nowhere picks it up. This dude has... You forget how much speed this guy has. Nice defense on his part, too, breaking up. A Mitt trying to make a play. Over to Brett. Brett to a Mitt. John Stoney picks it up. Josiah, full head of steam, throws it in. He's going to beat Abdul to this one. Centering pass broken up. Brian Keefe dumps it in. Scott's going to gather this one up. Scott Holden looking to set up. Hits Brian. Nice move on his part. Oh, nice pass to Josiah. Broken up by Abdul, but Josiah will not give up on this. Brett's going to gather it up. Carlos cruising to hizzy. What's up, Carlos? We miss you here, buddy. It's been a rough day so far. Brett bats it down. Throws it over to Boris. But Lindsey Bittler ends up with it. Gains his own. Takes it and beats Abdul. Makes Abdul look awful on that play. Battling down low right there. Lindsey, Boris, and I believe Sari. Yep. Big scrum here. Walkers have Mike K subbing in net for them and making her... Whoop, falls up in the air. Daniel Weber gathers it up. Making her official non-sub debut. Aubrey Moore, goaltender for the Mercury Rising here. Plays for First Ladies D4. Plays on the travel team. This is going to be a exciting thing to watch because she is very skilled and talented. So we will see what happens. Austin Henley carries it over. Boris picks it up. Boris to Austin. Aubrey Moore, welcome to DCHL D1. Big save on Austin. Nice pass by Boris. Boris dropped the save. Boris looking to pass today. There must be something in the water. Just kidding, baby. You know I love you. Andrew Marshall and Abdul battling for it. Ball thrown in. Mike's going to just steer it aside for Sari. Sari tries it. Clear it out. Daniel Uber crashing here. Daniel and Abdul going for it. Falls on Blaze's stick. Hits Boris in the foot. Abdul trying to pitchfork it out. JP's going to glove it down. Try to throw it in. That gets in. Andrew Marshall with it. Boris going to gather it up. He's going to pitchfork it down. This is going to go on net. Aubrey decides to play it. Nice play on her part. A lot of missed calls. Carlos had of criticism, if nothing else. Daniel Rick's going to hold it. He's going to alley-oop it. It does not go off the netting. Scott, full head of steam, gets the ball. Goes, shot on net, just missed. Nice effort on Scott's part. Going up against Brett Boisel right here. Scott to Josiah. The former Redcoats found a new life here on Mercury Rising. Josiah carries it in, tries to center, that ball's loose. Behind the net, Josiah's still going for it. Rest of the game are Suds and Josh Bush. Ball's loose. Meg Fontaine tries to shoot it. Hits Austin in the foot. Austin Carey, we got a 2-on-2. Looks like we got Jess here manning the color commentary and officiating table. Emily Summers throws it over to Brett Boisel. Brett dumps it in. Julie's going to chip it by. Looks like Stoney's going to gather this one up. Look for an alley-oop. Right to Lindsay. 2-on-2 forming. Lindsay going against Emily. Takes her to the outside. Wraps around, amidst there, breaking it up. Lindsay setting up shop down low here. Nice play on her part. Waiting for the play to come to her. She just needs to hold it. There you go. Finds Scott. That ball's in the slot. Lindsay has it. Turns. Shot just missed. Lindsay's going to get this. Look for her to pass it to Brian Keith. Nope. Nice turn. That ball's loose again in the slot. Julie Sullivan gathers it up. Thrown in. Will not go for an icing. Brian Keith's going to gather this one up. Commit with a strong forecheck here. Sari unable to keep it in. Lindsay carries it. Centering pass to Scott. Shot. Goal. Scott Bode makes his Mercury Rising appearance. First game. Big goal here for Mercury Rising. Woo! Amazing pass by Lindsay. Who are you rooting for? Why is that? Scott from Lindsay and Lise. Well, Lindsay Bittler's got a fan in the crowd. Only one. Tens of thousands of people here. One fan here for Lindsay. Great pass. Oh, turnover. Andrew Marshall shot. Big save, Mike K. Offside. Carries it too long. So, I'm sad we lost Scott on the Red Coats team, but, you know, it's coming out one of his first shifts, scores a goal here for Mercury Rising. Maybe the change in scenery goes a long way. You know, not everyone can be utilized to their full potential, so that's a big goal for Scott, and way to start out the scoring. Mark Mager in the house gets to watch 1-0 game here. Mercury Rising on their DCHL debut. Goal, Scott Bode. This bodes well for the future of Mercury Rising. Josh Bush getting slashed 3 times because he's the ref standing there. Andrew Marshall clears it to Blaze. We got a 3-on-2 forming. Blaze gains his own. Drops it to Meg. Meg chips it back to Blaze. Nice pass broken up by Abdul. Kept in. Stoney throws it over Amit and Brian Keith go for it. Brian's going to win this one. Mark Mager getting the shout-outs, baby. Looks like we got a penalty on Amit here. Mark, we're going to be seeing you at Beach Bash, I believe. Are you playing DC Venom or any other teams? Let me know what's going on.
2 minutes, right, holding.
Josh Bush asking for the refs, asking for the cameraman. Josh Bush wants to be on camera. Blaze and Boris on the draw here. Jagerbomb teammates. Andrew Marshall ends up with it. Back to Daniel Ruberg. Daniel to Andrew. Nice patience there. Centering pass to Blaze. Daniel's going to let it rip. Just over the net. JP tries to keep it and unable to do so. JP's got some talent. I like to see him carry it. Lindsay making a nice little cut going across here. JP throws over to Blaze. Nice patience on his part. That's how you gain the zone. Centering pass just missed. Jake Morris in the house. Shot. It's sitting there. Blaze. Backhand. That ball's loose. Daniel Ruber. Backhand. Loose. Mike K. 2 big saves. Just Venom Beach Bash. Good. Play one team. That's not so bad. JP shot. Steered wide. Mark, are you going to be playing? Is Tessa going to be playing at all? I know she's coming back from her injury. She's looking good. We're going to play on here. That's not our whistle. That ball's loose. Teal in the house. Teal, after 5 games today, played amazing. Sub for a bunch of teams. First Ladies, All Blacks, Gwendolyn. I think 3 Gwendolyn teams. A lot of players putting in double, triple, quadruple, or we'll call it, I guess, pentuple duty. I'm not sure what the terminology is on that, but we'll say pentuple duty. That ball's thrown all the way out on net. Will not go for an icing as they are shorthanded. Aubrey goes out and plays it. She's been rather bored here this first game. Yeah, Tessa is playing both Venom and Cupcakes. I thought so. That seems like a lot when you got some beach time. That ball's loose. Scott battling for it. No, that ball's still loose. Daniel tries to keep it, unable to do so. Jake Morris, he can officially go to hell. Oh, Brett Snyder, nice move. Big save by Aubrey. Doesn't like the announcing. I'll make sure to talk some smack at his Gladiators game. I thought I was giving him some good hype. No love from Jake Morris. I see how it is, baby. No love. Aubrey looking to freeze it, but she's going to play it over. JP's going to gather it up. Chipped up, kept in by Emily Summers. Out! Nice play by Josiah to Lindsay. Back to Josiah. Chips it in. Lindsay's going to win this. Those extra laps he puts in after practice are going to go a long way. Austin gathers it up, chips it to Brett. We got a 2-on-2 forming. Brett looking to carry it in. Turns, fires. Aubrey's going to steer that one aside. Just teasing you, Jake. A lot of the Gladiators, big shot on goal. Abdul's going to get it, chips it out. Allison's going to grab it. A lot of the Gwendolyn players run this insane 10, 20, 30 miles over the weekend, putting in that extra work on their legs. Helped them out. They ran hard. Amit, turnover, big save. Aubrey dropping the hammer. Sarah gets into the point, throws it in. Austin has it in the slot. Backhand, big save, Aubrey. Matt Kowalski in the house. Dumped back in, and that's going to go for a whistle. Got a questionable whistle there, not sure what's going on. Matt Jagerbomb champion. He is off today as they had a bye as well as Funk Masters. He's going to rest up in between weeks. So just trying to figure out what the call is. Forrest and Blaze line up for the draw again. Won by Blaze. Andrew touches it to Brian. Thrown in. That will not go for an icing. Sari and Meg going for it. Meg did a good job closing the distance. That's going to be kept in by Stoney. Throws it back to Meg. Blaze setting up shot. Tries to do a spin move. That ball's loose. Boris picks up 3-on-2 forming. Boris, Austin, Julie. Boris got to carry it, draw Daniel to him, and hit Austin. Oh, beautiful pass to Julie. Shot Julie. Steered aside. Ben Berger in the house. He got a hashtag earlier for his big goal for Gwendolyn. Hashtag Burger time, baby. Boris doing a really good job seeing the floor. Pass to Brian Keefe. Oh, Jagerbombs don't have one this week. Oh yeah, it's Untouchables. Frozen. My team has the bye. What am I talking about? I'm in. You get what you pay for, folks. Jagerbombs play Gorilla Gang next. Matt Kowalski checking in for some action. Going to get hyped. He does not have a bye. Burger time, man. That's too easy. I'm sure that's the first time in his life he's heard that. 100% sure Ben Berger's never heard burger time in his life before today. Josiah going out here for the face-off against Brett. Josiah, huge win to Daniel. Shot broken up by Amit. Kept in by Daniel to Josiah. Brett Boisel going to clear it. Daniel's going to gather it up. Nice breakout to Lindsay right there. 3-on-2 forming. Lindsay throws it across. Scott unable to handle it. Scott gathers it up. Turn shot. Josiah, nice screen there. Daniel's just going to glove this one down nonchalant. Scott gathers it up. Tries to pass Lindsay, but it was broken up. Daniel's going to gather this one up. Daniel's going to fire this on them. Mike Kay's going to steer this out. Josiah doing a good job battling for it. Turn shot. Just missed the net. Lindsay Bittler has it. Looking to make a play. Dumps it in. Hits Scott. Scott tries to roll out his shot. Daniel, big shot. Big goal. Daniel follows up on his own rebound and scores. We got Ben Berger and Ben Wiener on the D4 team. Jake, man, I am going to... When they both score, that's a great idea for a hashtag. Daniel Ruberg, unassisted, 2-0, Mercury rising. That's great. Ben Berger, Ben Wiener. That's so good. We're time to grill, time to chill. Meg gathers it up, tries to roll out, hits Scott. Shot, that ball's loose. Josiah with the ball, looking like a play here. I'm not sure if that goal was from Josiah and Scott or it was unassisted, but we'll find out later. Josiah, nice move. Scott tries to center it. They go up for it. Emily's going to try to clear it. Oh, Heather said Ben and Ben grilling. Shout outs to Jake Morris not taking credit for something he didn't say, and that is the end of the first period. So I'm taking it Jake and Heather watching together. That rhymes. Wow, I'm smooth, aren't I? Jake and Heather watching together. Talking about the wiener and the burger. They want to go grilling. Loving it. But at the end of the first period, 15-6 yellow in terms of shots. Mercury Rising 2, White Walker 0. All I'm going to say, before the season, I said this, Sud's unsure about this team. 100%. I knew this team was going to be good. A lot of good talent. Aubrey's going to help a lot in that, but we'll see what happens. White Walker's hoping to regroup here. 13 Mercury Rising, 6 Walkers. I thought he said 17, but we'll go from there. So we all know next week's going to be short because of a lot of teams at Holiday, not Holiday Bash, Beach Bash. Natalie Wilson officially in the house right now. Natalie played 3 games today, looked good out there, gained a lot more confidence coming back from her injury, doing great, being awesome as she always is, scoring, playing, chilling, like a villain, but she's a superhero in my heart. Such an idiot. Frankie G in the house. Coming to watch this exciting D1 action between Mercury Rising in yellow, up 2-0 against White Walkers in their shockingly trademark whites. Blaze and Boris going to line up taking this draw here, but we will have a short week next week. Not sure what we'll do in terms of coverage, but we'll do our best. Daniel Rubrick with the ball, scored the second goal of the game for Mercury Rising. Nice breakout pass, Blaze. Drops to Andrew Marshall. Blaze looking to roll out, tries to hit JP. Daniel looks to fire in, fakes it, hits Blaze. Look at him, shake and bake. Centering pass broken up. 2-on-2, Austin's carrying it down. Centering pass picked out by Aubrey. Abdul gets it, just misses the net. Big save, Aubrey. Daniel throws it back to JP. But speaking of the grilling line, you got balls thrown all the way down. You got Ben Berger, Ben Wiener. How about Blaze Etzel? If you want to cook, you need to blaze, baby. Well, you can do other things if you quote-unquote just blaze, but I wouldn't know anything about that, as I'm a very responsible individual who does not like to have a good time or party or celebrate or do any of the illicit illegal drugs that blazing is associated with. Not Blaze himself, but the concept of blazing. Sari, nice keep in. Daniel's going to glove this one down. Daniel throws it all the way down. This will go for an ice. No, waved off. That ball's loose. Andrew to Lindsay. Lindsay Bittler turns shot, just steered aside here. Boris gathers it up. Chipped in, Scott's gonna gather it. JP's gonna keep it in. Nice little flip pass, but Abdul's gonna gather it up. Brittany, nice little chip there. Lindsay Hightower in the house. Shout outs to everyone watching. All the tens of thousands of people here in the Michael and Son Sportsplex. Possibly hundreds of thousands. We're at max capacity as everyone wanted to see Mercury Rising in their first D1 game ever. They are not disappointed here as they're up 2-0 with 13 minutes left here in the second period. Meg Fontaine gets it over to Stoney, to Scott. Scott tries to chip past Emily. Huge keep in, Emily Summers. Ball thrown across, Meg Fontaine gonna gather up. Too many players on the White Walkers. Oh no. If I were the Walker, no, I wouldn't. I'd pull Emily Summers off here. I'd make Emily come off, as she's one of the best defenders in the league. Very good on the penalty kill, very good clear, very good lob. I wouldn't take a mid. I mean, a mid can run hard, but I mean, you can swap runner with runner. Emily Summers is the one who's going to put these big minutes. Questionable here for Mercury Rising. Not sure if they've seen all the video, watched all the streams, been a part of all the hype here that is DCHL action. Make sure you join us this Monday for the DCHL Outsider podcast. Will be released on Tuesday. Special guest John Chick from Street Sharks and the High Rollers here. Street Sharks with a win over First Ladies, and High Rollers tied First Ladies. And that ball is out. Meg Fontaine gathers it up, gains his own, throws it on net. Mike's going to glove it. Josiah and Brett line up for this draw. Josiah, very good face-off man in himself. If I were Stoney, I'd be ready to shoot. Right there, I told you. Lindsey Bittler sets up. Oh, nice pass to Josiah. That ball's loose. Stoney to Lindsey. The ball is loose. Brett Boisel going to try to dump it out. Brett Snyder looking to gather it up. Two on him right there. Brian Keith's going to carry it. Shots to Stoney. Brian Keith breaking it up there, says, I will not let you pass the ball to Lindsey. Pass to Blaze. Gains the zone. Mercury Rising having a hard time gaining the zone right now. This will be a very unhappy power play there for them. In the limited time I've been able to play with Lindsey Bittler, which I believe was one half of a tournament in a Holiday Bash tournament, North American Championships, played on a co-ed team on the same line as Lindsey. First game she scored, I scored. After that I had an injury, I had to sit out, but we had some great chemistry. Brian Keith to Josiah, big goal right there. Speaking of chemistry, Brian Keith normally playing defense. Josiah coming up big right here for Mercury Rising. 3-0, folks. I believe that's a power play goal. Huge pass by Brian. Goes in there, gains it, throws it right there. Josiah just camping in front of the net. Just has to tap it in, and he does. Daniel Ruber gathers it up. Pass to Blaze. Andrew Marshall's going to take it in his zone. Tries to throw it across, but that's picked off. Daniel Ruber going to reset. JP going to turn fire. Mike K's going to glove that one down. He's going to play it. Says, no, let's just go, baby. We don't need whistles. Abdul lobs it. Daniel Ruber, all he does, using that groovy kind of glove. Andrew Marshall gains his own, looking to roll out. Pass across, picked off by Abdul. 3-on-2. Abdul to Boris. Boris back to Abdul. Shot just missed the net. That's a great way to play a 3-on-2 there. Abdul threw it across. Boris threw Daniel, threw it right back to Abdul, turned into a 2-on-1. Just got to hit the net there, and that would have been a great quality chance. JP gathers it up. Alley-oop. Abdul could not keep it. Andrew Marshall will not be able to get a breakaway on this one. That was too far. Brittany Gannon's his own. Pass to Austin. That ball's loose. The ball is out there. Heather Sprague is watching. Hi, Heather. How you doing? Are you on your own phone, or are you and Jake watching together? Heather, big assist on Ben Berger's first goal of the game for Gwendolyn. Huge keep-in pass right to Ben in the slot. Great play on her part. Heather getting major shout-outs. Could not give her any hashtag love here. We had to go Berger time. But Heather will get one in the near future. Right here, Austin's trying to carry it in. We got a 3-0 game here. White Walkers being stunned by Mercury Rising in their first game. Pass over to Lindsey. Tries to stutter step. Folks watching on your own phones, that's good. Jake's a bit of a phone hog, so it's good to know. Lindsey carries it around the net. Pass to Daniel. Alley-oop in Josiah. Nice handwork. Looking to set up. Using no rush. Pass it to Lindsey behind the net. Centering pass to Scott. Broken up. Josiah with it again. Shot. Big save. Mike K. Jay Hunter in the house. Jay Hunter. Plays for Untouchables. Has a bye this week. He's just chilling, relaxing, doing his thing. What was I going to say about I don't know, something about hashtags, Heather, don't know. But we got a great game here. Mercury, oh, that's what it was. Stoney with the ball, looking to make a play here. 2-on-1, Brett in a mitt, going against Brian Keefe. Brett gains his own. Goes inside out, pass to a big goal. That's how you play a 2-on-1, folks. You carry it, go down, draw it to the side, pull a defender, make the goalie plant, throw it across. Alex Ortiz just joined watching Brett in a mitt capitalize on this 2-on-1 score. It'll be a 3-1 game here. White Walker's back. Don't encourage Suds. Stoney's gonna chip it over. Mike K's gonna throw this aside. You gotta pay me more. I don't. As always, the streams, the podcasts, the hashtags, that's all the labor of love. I do it because everyone loves it and I want to bring smiles to all your faces. Emily Summers, alley-oop here. Mitt trying to take the outside. Centering pass to Brett, broken up by Stoney. Centering pass again. Oh, Stoney's down. I think he's a little stunned. Hopefully, good. He's okay. He didn't go down. That ball's loose though. Brett, backhand. Emily Summers could not get all that one. Stoney looking to clear it. Probably getting a change on his part. Josiah to Scott. Nice little give and go. Nice little tic-tac-toe passing here. Stoney tries to go inside out against Julie. Will not have it. Emily Summers going to gather up. Emily, breakout pass picked off by Scott. Turns. Scott with the shot, steered aside by Mike. 5 minutes left here in the second. White Walker showing signs of life. Meg Fontaine with the ball. Wrap around. Battle. Scott picks it up. Josiah in the slot. Just missed. Big save by Mike again. Walker's trying to clear it. Hemmed in right now. Scott and Josiah, you got runners. Dumped all the way down for an ice. Yeah, you got Josiah, you got Scott. You throw the ball in deep, you run, they'll chase that ball down. Get some good quality chances right there. Blaze talking to Suds right now. Not sure what's going on. He's probably saying this streamer, this caster, doing an amazing job. Blaze wants more shout-outs. Clearly what he's saying is that. JP with the ball. Blocked by Boris. Daniel Ruber. Shot blocked by Julie. Sam Brinker Nation in the house. Sam with an unassisted goal for the Gladiators. Ball chipped in. Austin Haley's going to win this. Tries to get a 3-on-2 forming. Boris going hard in the net. All thrown. Abdul's going to gather this one up. Sari's going to chip this one up. JP's going to gather it though. Ball ping-ponging back and forth. Bit of a wraparound by Boris. Not enough for a penalty though. Austin's going to gather it up. Tries to throw it on it. JP's going to bat it down. Sari big keeping to Boris. Nice D by Daniel Ruber, but Boris playing strong against him. Austin looking to roll out. Centering pass. Sari's going to gather it up from the point. No-look pass to the slot. Great play. Abdul keeps it in. I normally hate the no-look pass, but Sari, oh, that's going to be a trip on Andrew Marshall. That's a trip. He deserves it. This is what Walkers need here. Just under 3 minutes here in the second. Down 3-1. If they can score on this power play, we got a chance. Walker's sending out Brett, Amit, Julie, Emily Summers, and Abdul. We got Daniel, Scott, JP, and Meg on the penalty kill. Okay, that's Brett, not Abdul. Brett keeping, nice shot. Steered wide, Abdul and JP, Amit and JP battling for it. We're all good, no high stakes, we're all good. Nice pass to Brett, throw it across to Emily. Nice play on his part. Shout outs to Brett for a great pass. Emily shot steered wide. I love it when a defenseman throws it over to their partner. That ball's loose in the slot. Daniel's going to airmail this one out. Brett did a great job there. If you're a defender watching, never be afraid to just draw a player's throws across to your partner, especially on the power play, especially to Emily Summers, as she is a superstar among superstars. Brett gives Emily the ball, back to Brett. Cross to Amit, chips it in. Him and Daniel gonna move for it. Amit's gonna get there first. Amit to Brett. Brett, get out the way, Josh Bush. Just hack Josh, he deserves it. Pass across to Emily Summers, let it rip, Em. Oh, nice pass to Brett, caught him off guard there. Great play, threading the needle right there. That ball's alley-ooped out by Scott. John Krause in the house. If we were streaming earlier, he would have seen Puck U and Puck Buddies play to a 1-1 tie. Puck U definitely shorthanded. We're able to... I'd say I'd be happy with a tie if I'm Puck U missing the players they were missing. But that's a good game. Unfortunately, we could not stream it. JP's going to throw it all the way out. Brett Boiselle gathers it up. Brett resets, hit a miss. Throws it in deep. Aubrey's going to steer it wide. Daniel gathers up. They're still shorthanded. That ball's all the way down. Brett's going to gather it up. Amit should run across. Pass to Amit. Shot steered aside by Aubrey. Alley-oop to Emily Summers. She's got 3 on her right there. Huge play on her part. Britt, test to Brett. Brett going back and forth with it. Daniel's looking to airmail this one, 15 seconds left. Nice hustle by Blaze. That ball's loose. Might have been some interference there. Goalie interference or player interference, not sure. No call though. 2 seconds. And that will be the period. We've got a 3-1 game here. Mercury Rising against the White Walkers. If I play my cards right, I'll hopefully be able to get an intermission guest. Sean Miller should come over here and be interviewed on the pod or the stream. Sean Miller, come over here. Sean, come on over. Come on, interview. Come on, quick. Hurry up. Oh, you know everything, Sean. What's up? How you doing? Sean doing okay. Sporting a beard. Must have left his razor at home. How you doing? How are things?
All right.
All right. That's a very you answer. You're always doing all right. Where were you earlier for Puck U?
It's coming back.
Where were you?
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach. Were you at the beach having a good time?
Something like that.
Getting a little sun?
It was a family trip.
Oh, that's cool.
Family, a little fun.
Cool. That's not so bad. Puck U, your team, missing you, missing Josh Lerner, John Krause not there, but they played 1-1 against Puck Buddies, who are loaded Puck Buddies. That's a good game. You got to feel pretty confident your team's able to hold their own.
They probably play better when I'm not there. So.
Yeah, that's probably a lie. Do you know who scored for Puck U? Kelly Joe with the goal. Huge goal. Suds did hashtag Broadway, as her last name is Broadhurst. Yeah. Broadhurst. I'm bad with names, I'm trying, but what are your thoughts on the game right now, Sean?
I haven't really been watching.
Haven't been watching, been playing some Hearthstone, right?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. But Mercury Rising showing something pretty amazing here on their first game. I wonder how it's going to be if you...
They didn't play last week?
They did not play. They had a bye last week along with the Redcoats. They have Jewel and Andrew Marshall going for it.
Who would have won that matchup?
What matchup?
Redcoats versus
Mercury Rising. Big shot by Lindsay Save. I don't know. Redcoats have been ravaged by free agent signings. People have left. Scott Bode left Redcoats. Come to Mercury Rising. We lost Kristen Maldonado. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. The Lizards. Doing our best here, but Redcoats having a hard time getting some.
Wasn't Amit on your team?
Amit is subbing for Walkers and Brett's subbing for Walkers.
That's it.
But we've definitely lost some players. Josiah used to play for the Redcoats, making his return here for the Mercury Rising. Sean, thank you for the quick little interview. I'll let you go back to your Hearthstone. But it's always a pleasure. We got to get some more interviews. Catch up on the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Miller. Trisha Taylor in the house. Trisha Tyler. Watching Brian Keefe taking the ball around. Picked off by Sari. Turns, shot, big save. Aubrey. Clear. That was deflected off Boris's stick. That will not be an ice. No, that was deflected. That's an errant whistle right there. That should be a center ice draw. Thank you to Sean Miller for that awkward interview. Glad he's having a good time. Glad he got some beach time. You'll see him for the... Yep, Suds, we know you made the mistake. I called it earlier. Sean will be playing for Yager Bombs next game against the Gorilla Gang, so Sean will get his DCHL action in. Face off one by Josiah. Alley-oop by Daniel. 3-on-2 forming. Meg throws it in. Scott chasing Emily. Amit rolls out. Tries to hit Julie. Turns, shot, steered wide. That ball's loose. Frozen by Aubrey. Still 3-1. Walker's putting on more pressure. Having a hard time getting the best of Aubrey, as Aubrey is an amazing D1 talent. Several teams were trying to gather her. Red coach tried to sign her as a player. Red coach tried to sign her as a goalie. Shot by Brett Boiselle, but she ended up choosing Mercury Rising. Offered, I believe, a 3-year, $45 million contract here. One of the highest paid goalies in DCHL. And with good cause. Brett looking to roll out. Centering pass, Amit, misconnection. Amit to Emily Summers, great pass. Emily lets it rip. Big save, Aubrey. Abdul looking to roll out. That ball's loose. Julie cannot get it on net. Abdul and Josiah battling for it. Abdul gotta watch that high stick. It was high, but not too high. Daniel and Abdul battling for it. Teammates on the Otter Bombs gonna build up that pent-up frustration. Gonna blow that pent-up frustration here. That's Brett. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm dumb. I believe this is Scott carried it in. Scott Bode shot. Big save, Mike K. Scott to Josiah. Josiah tries to wrap it around to Daniel. Daniel shot steered aside by Mike. Jason Boyd in the house. Amit tries to hit Brett. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 forming. Meg. Great back check. Centering pass. Hit a mitt in the foot. Could not connect. That would have been a nice chance for a goal right there. Sari does a good job keeping it in. Jason Boyd watching this game. He's not going to just join for 2 seconds and leave like he did earlier. I was disappointed. He gave him all the props and shout-outs. D1 champions. Grease Crashers on Wednesday night. MDHL. Jason Boyd, MVP. Abdul gets it, turns, fires. Just misses the net. I don't know if Aubrey saw that. She might have been screened. Andrew Marshall hits Blaze. Blaze and Brett making a play here. Brett's going to gather it up. Blaze strong forecheck. Brett tries to hit a mitt. Fun to listen to me. Jason, he must have had 1 or 2 cocktails. Do you think this is fun listening to me? I don't know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. I'm just talking till I pass out. Stoney turns up, shot, just misses the net. He's gonna get it again. Hit the net this time, baby. You got this, I'm with you. Shot, misses the net, Abdul. Gathers it up, tries to clear it. Stoney, hit the net, baby. Your shot's so good, get it down. Do it again, 3rd time's the charm. Nope, passes it all the way down to Andrew Marshall, picked off by Sari. Sari hits Austin, 3-on-2 foreman. Austin's got a turn. Chips and go. He's gonna win this. Brian Keefe is gonna cover the slot. Tries to center, broken up by Blaze. Sari turns, shot steered aside by Aubrey. Blaze gonna gather it up again. Alley-oops. Oh wow, Lindsey Biller comes out of nowhere, trying to make a play here. Sari to Abdul. Abdul to Austin. Austin tries to make a play, poke check, Andrew Marshall. Brian Keefe ends up with, tries to hit Marshall, no hands, baby. Austin to Boris, making a play here. Boris pulls up at the zone, turns, shot, big block, Stoney. Goes to Austin, ball's bouncing back and forth. That will probably be an ice. Abdul, a little slow on that one. Lindsey might have been able to beat him. Abdul playing the angle though. We're gonna go all the way down. 9 minutes left here in the 3rd. 3-1 Mercury Rising for those just tuning in. Goals, Scott Bode, Josiah, and who had the 3rd one? I forget, but they were responded, a mitt from Brett. Who had the 3rd goal? I do not know. We'll find out. Let's get the score to find out. Daniel Rubrick alley-oops it. Scott making a cut right here. Scott making a play, that ball's loose. That's full speed for Abdul. Julie tries to drop it. Julie tries to get a little too cute with that play, but that's all right. Centering pass. JP unable to keep it in. Julie, nice forecheck. JP getting swarmed here. Daniel had the second goal for Mercury Rising. That is correct. Thank you, Jess. Pass to Meg. Meg's going to gain his own turn. Alley-oops it. 8 minutes left here. If I'm the Walkers, I feel like I'm getting hemmed in too much. You can either try to set up and roll that way, or you can try to run and gun. I think with a Mitt, Brett, Boris, and Austin, you just want to run and gun. Get that ball, try to alley-oop it out. JP with the ball. Big save, Mike. Daniel with the ball again. Shot broken up by Austin. Austin's going to hand it down. And that will be an ice for the White Walkers. Anyone has any questions in the remaining 7.5 minutes about DCHL, any exciting social media news, the Twitter, the hashtags, the new DCHL Outsider Podcast, Episode 1, released this week, Episode 2, special guest John Chick, coming up, going to be released Tuesday. Any questions about anything? What can DCHL do for you? Woo, Tang Clan. I don't know why I'm allowed to talk or say the dumb stuff that I do. Amit's going to chip it and go. A little too far. Aubrey's going to play this one. Amit battle and hits Brett. Brett tries to throw it across to Julie, unable to connect. Daniel breaks it out to JP, picked off by Brett. Uh-oh. Turn shot, big save, Aubrey. Brett's gonna keep it in. Hits Brittany, actually hits her in the foot. Oh, Brittany down. And Josiah gives it a kick, gives it another kick. Pick up your stick, baby, pick up your stick. Stick better than kick. Blaze looking to break it out, kept in by Emily. Emily's gonna throw it in deep. Daniel's gonna go around the net. Deflected. Will not go for an icing. Lindsay Bittler got a piece of it. Brett goes around. Lindsay, strong pursuit right there. Pass to Brett, broken up. Amit and Brian keep going for it. Amit's gonna win this. Amit looking to roll up. We got Abdul at the point, wide open. Hits his point, let it rip. Shot steered wide. Abdul's got to hit the net, man. Hit the net, baby. Centering pass. Daniel gathers up looking to pitch for it. If he decides not to, he's going to steer it the other way. And there's his alley-oop. Abdul tries to keep it in plays, and Abdul running for it. Sean Miller watching right now. Join the cast for a moment. He was our second period intermission interview. Excuse me. Brett's gonna dump it in. Nice forecheck by Austin. Gets it to Brett. Brett shot. Ball's loose. Scott gathers it up. Throws it. Lindsay with the ball. Tries to make a play. Unable to get by Sari. Good defense. Lindsay looking to roll out. Looking for the play to develop. Nice handles on her part. Nice patience. Her and Sari battling for it. That ball's loose. Scott gets it. Broken up by Austin. 3-on-2 forming. Austin's going to gain his own. Hits Brett. Back to Austin. Shot just wide. Stoney gathers it up. He's going to throw it all the way down. That will go for an icing. 4.5 minutes left here in the third period. The temperature is through the roof here, and the Mercury is rising. That's not a bad team name. I'll give Sud some credit for that one. 3-1 lead in their debut game. Aubrey Moore has no issues handling the D1 speed and the power and the pressure. The only goal she let in was a 2-on-1 where Brett threw it across to Amit. Nothing she could do on that one. She made a great effort though, almost had it. Right now, speaking of great effort, Boris with a good back check here. That ball goes all the way down. Will not be for nice. Mike's going to gather it up. He's going to throw it down. Nice pass to Julie. Boris unable to handle it. Tessa says go. Tessa in the house. No idea who Tessa's cheering for, but she is cheering. Love the attitude, the enthusiasm. Tessa was off today for Untouchables. She will be for Cupcakes on Beach Bash. Which Cupcakes team, Tessa? Will you be the Orange Crush Cupcakes, or will you be the Lime Green Dream? Also playing for DC Venom, making her appearance for Venom, I believe. Brett dumps it in. Stoney to Brian. Back to Stoney, the Stone Man. Eric T in the house. All the way down. That will be an icing. Just under 3 minutes here. Mercury Rising leading in their inaugural game. Let's get the full attendance. We have 102,413 here in attendance in the Michael and Sons Arena. These tickets for this first game and the commemorative coin that was released should be framed and will be a collector's item for years and years to come. Mercury Rising making their D1 appearance. Starting off strong. Are we going to see another Vegas night? Shot, goal, Austin! Maybe not. Let's take those coins and commemorative tickets out of their plaques right now as Austin Henley scores. 3-2, White Walkers narrow the deficit to 1 here. Mercury Rising, 1 goal lead with 2 minutes left. Dan Uber gathers it up, throws it down. Austin, huge goal. Big free agent signing for the Redcoats this season, going to replace a lot of the players they've lost. Josiah, huge keep in. Goes across, Julie Sullivan looking to make a move. JP picks her pocket. Brittany and JP battling for it. Josiah gathers it up. Nice footwork, but Austin's going to take control here. Abdul clears it back in his zone. Danny Rubik, we're going to kill a couple of seconds, make a pass. Hits JP. JP's going to try to clear the zone. Amit hand to himself. Nice play. Tries to beat Josiah through between the legs. Josiah looking to play. Austin has the ball. Throws in the net. Is empty for the White Walkers here. Amit chips it to Julie. Gains the zone. JP has it. Is he going to ice it? Brett picks it up. Turned over. Lindsay Bittler hits it to JP. JP scores. Big assist by Lindsay, keeping it in. 4-2. JP scores for Mercury Rising. No time out left. Empty net goal for Mercury Rising. "29 seconds here. The capacity crowd of Michael and Son Sportsplex came to see Mercury Rising in their debut, and they have wowed. They've pulled an amazing game here. No shock to this commentator. Preseason, I called them as one of the top teams in the league. Suds unsure in their first season. Had them bottom of the barrel. Josiah shot, big save. And that will be the game here. Vegas Suds put together Mercury Rising. Huge game for them. Congratulations for Mercury Rising. Great game by the Walkers. Shout out to Scott, Josiah, Daniel, and JP with the goal. Great play by Lindsay keeping it in. Great team effort right there. Good game by Aubrey Annette. For Joe Shea, this will be the last stream of the night. 13-8 Walkers. Thank you for watching all the streams. We do this for you. Have a great time.